And today we're coming at you with a brand new review of a product called 8-Minute Profits version 2. Now this product comes from the mind of Mark Barrett and Paul Prisick. And full disclosure here, I was actually approached by Mark Barrett, given free review access to his product ahead of schedule before the launch. And that typically happens a lot because when there are affiliates who can drive a number of sales like me, people tend to want you to promote, so they give you these free copies. Now, I do look at all of the reviews that I'm given, and only a few select products make it through the cut who actually get reviewed and promoted, just because there's some good stuff out there and there's some not so good stuff out there. And the whole point of Self-Made CEO is to make sure that you get the best of the best. All right, so we're going to review 8-Minute Profits version 2 today. I'm going to show you a little walk through the members area and talk about a few things, the good and sort of the bad. All right, so here we go. Let's dive into the product. Okay, so first of all, 8-Minute Profits version 2.0. Here is the sales page. Like if you decide that this is something that you want to invest in, whenever it does open, this is what you're going to be met with at the door. This is kind of what you have to get past. Okay, sales page is laid out very nice. However, I will tell you this, sort of, the sales page is kind of hypey. But I mean, what sales page isn't hypey? I mean, it's making a lot of promises and that sort of thing, and throwing up some big numbers right out of the gate to kind of get you excited. Now, is this unreal? No. And the reason I can say that it's not is because I actually have experience doing this exact same thing with the exact same traffic sources that these guys are promoting inside of 8-Minute Profits. So even though it looks super duper hypey, like a normal average person would look at this and go, this is unbelievable, it actually is something that you can do with this method. Are you going to do it on a consistent basis? You can, but right out of the gate, don't expect to get numbers like this, because you have to learn, you have to be able to dial it in and that sort of thing. Okay. However, for the price of this course, which I think is going to be less than $6 at the start, it's super worth it to jump in and take a look at what these guys have got going on. So again, this is just a sales page. It's kind of, the hype and all this stuff is kind of something that, you need to kind of overlook and just take my review for what it is. Okay. Because, they're going to try to hype this up because obviously they want people to buy the product, which, that's just the name of the game. So this is the sales page, okay, just so you get a clear idea what's going on. They also say it's worth $1,000. Is it worth $1,000? No, again, probably not. It's probably not worth you to dish out $1,000 for these 12 videos. A couple $100, maybe, yeah, a couple $100. But again, it's sales tactics, okay? So that's number one. Now, whenever you get past this sort of doorway, what you're going to be met with for your actual purchase looks like something like this, okay? This is the 8-Minute Profits 2.0 members area. Now, there are 12 videos in this. There are 6 steps. That's not necessarily like 6 action steps, just 6 steps you're going to go through in the members area. Each video ranges between 2 to 7 minutes. Most are in the range of about 3. Now, that's a good thing because if you've ever been through one of my courses, typically, I have videos that range 12 to 27 minutes. And that's only because I don't necessarily go off scripts. Because when I start to go off scripts and things like that, I tend to forget important parts. So in my videos, they get a little long, and I've been told, that they run a little bit long and that people have to, pause and come back and that sort of thing. But everyone has a different teaching style. These guys have very well planned out videos that give you everything you need, nothing you don't. So that's kind of a nice thing that you can actually run through this course and be done with it in about less than an hour. And then you'll come out of the other side. Once you hit video 12, you'll know exactly what's being done and how you can do it too, which is a good thing. Now, you're probably wondering what the heck is 8-Minute Profits 2.0 all about, because on the sales page, they're not going to tell you exactly what you're doing here. Okay, so it's sort of blind sales copy. They're giving you all these different results and things that they've been able to achieve with this method, and they're telling you that you have a big problem and here's how to solve the problem, but they don't actually tell you exactly what you're going to be doing in the sales page. So I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to be doing right now. So in 8-Minute Profits 2.0, here's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be building an email list, and you're going to be selling to that email list. Now, for those people who are out there who maybe they might be opposed to email marketing, to list building and that sort of thing, well, you need to stop doing that, first of all, because an email list is going to be every single time your best asset in this business. Think about it like this. If you are somebody who wants to build your business, maybe you have a job that you don't like and you're trying your damnedest to build a business that can get you out of that job and provide steady, reliable income, how are you going to do that? Are you going to go off and try to build dozens of websites and SEO them and make some affiliate commission that way? That could take forever. And then here's the thing with that. At any given time, Google can make a change and your income disappears. I've been there. I've had that happen to me. It stinks. Okay? Or option 2 is, since you're already out there sending all this traffic to things and building up all these traffic sources and running traffic, would you rather be able to collect those people onto an email list so that whenever you want traffic to your blog posts, whenever you want to make some affiliate commissions, or whenever you want to sell your own product, you take 20 minutes to write a single email, push send, and it goes out to all those people for instant traffic. And you can do that anytime you want. Obviously, you're going to want to pick option B. Okay, so that's what this is going to teach you. Now, list building is one of the things that I am incredibly good at. This is just one of the things that I've always had a knack for. Okay, so I can tell you firsthand that there are a gazillion different ways to build your email list and to do email marketing. And inside of 8-Minute Profits, this has to be one of the more simpler ones that you can do. So if you're somebody fresh to the game, if you're somebody that's coming in here and you're just getting started with internet marketing, just getting started with being an online entrepreneur and building your business, this is something that you can do. And if you're a veteran of the game and maybe you have an email list currently sitting at 10,000 people, well, I'm going to tell you now that this is an easy way to add to that list, okay? But not only that, they're going to teach you how to set all that up. They're going to give you all the traffic sources. They're also going to tell you how to make the initial sale. So a lot of the times what you're going to hear from a lot of marketers when they're doing list building and things like that is they're doing like the loss leader or the tripwires and stuff like that. And what those are meant to do is, if you're spending money on paid traffic and you're building a list, well, you want a way to immediately recoup your investment, right? So that's why you'll see a lot of people, after you join their list, maybe they might offer you a $7 product or a $10 product. Those are their loss leaders or their tripwires, so that way that they can get their money back initially. So what Paul is going to show you inside of 8-Minute Profits is exactly how to do that. But the traffic sources we're using are so much cheaper than Facebook, for example. And with that, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to make profit. So what's going to happen here is you're going to use the traffic sources that they're going to give you to build your email list, and then immediately you're going to send them an offer to their inbox. Now, that kind of goes against the grain with a lot of things that I've taught in the past, but this does work, and it works really well. So you're going to have the opportunity. That's where the $323 comes into play. Let's see if I have that pulled up somewhere. That's where the $323 comes into play right here that they made, is with, making that offer as soon as people get on the email list. And they're going to show you exactly how to do that. And it's really simple. People jump on your email list, and then one single email goes out automatically, hands-free, just load it up, and every new person that comes on is going to get this email. And that's where you're going to start making your money. Now, the beautiful thing is, once those people are on your email list, that's when you can continue to build a relationship. Let them into your world, get to know you, and then you can send affiliate offers for your own products. You can do whatever you want. Okay, now this works, all right, and the traffic sources that they're going to be showing you how to set up, they work as well. Now, I'm going to tell you this: the quality for some of these traffic sources, okay? And we'll just look at this video here, ClickSense, for example. This is one of many sources that they're going to be teaching you about, but ClickSense is a paid-to-click advertising network, okay? So what's going to end up happening is you're going to get emails, you're going to get signups and different things like that. In fact, in this course, Paul turns on a traffic source, which ends up for the day, the time that he's recording this video, ends up with 53 new email subscribers. Now, the quality of the traffic here is not as good as something like Facebook. Okay, that's why it's a lot cheaper, a heck of a lot cheaper. But you will get the email addresses. Now, once you get those email addresses, the email addresses that you might get from something, say Facebook, are going to be usually about, well, the email addresses that you're going to be getting are a little bit less quality, but it's going to be right there in the same realm of the same type of things that you would get with, say, Facebook ads. I've had Facebook ads run where I was able to build email lists of hundreds of people, but the darn thing, the people that were just on the email list weren't that responsive. So it's all about your approach to things, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to show you how to set up these little traffic campaigns and stuff like that. They give you the cheat sheet, which you can download. Okay, they give you all the examples of the exact same type of funnels that they're running and that sort of thing. So that way you're not lost. You'll have everything you'll need to go out there and start building an email list and profiting from that email list immediately. All right, now there are a couple of things in this course that I think could be improved upon. And one of those is there's a section in here where they talk about free, driving free traffic and that sort of thing. And there's like one video and they just basically show you, well, I guess I can't reveal it all right here, but they show you sort of a hustle technique. And in my opinion, if they wanted to include a little free section in here, which they did, but it's just a quick and dirty type of thing, I would have liked to have seen a few more free traffic strategies. Not many. I mean, the course is $6. You can't expect the world, but maybe one or two would have been really nice to see. But overall, for $6, you can't beat this. For $6, you really can't beat this. If you can take this and then say spend $50 or $60 on a particular network or spread out across the networks, because some of these, and you'll find more on your own, some of these you can get started for as little as $5, and you'll be able to start putting people on your email address or on your email list. Sorry. So I would have liked to have seen, again, more free stuff, but the paid traffic strategies that they're using should be the thing that you should be using exclusively anyway if you get this. And like I said, for less than $6, and then you spend another $50 on paid traffic over the course of, say, 2 weeks, and you get 50 or 100 email subscribers on that list within the week or 2 week period that you're trying to dial up. But every person that hits the email list, and the approach that they take here to get people to confirm their email is pretty nice as well, something that you'll learn in here. You get people to confirm the email, show the offer, and then the people that open up that email, let's just say you get a 10% conversion rate on people that have opened the email and buy, you're going to be making far more than your money back. And the great thing about this, and I'm only speaking from experience now, from using this same sort of style, I haven't done this exactly the way that they do it, but it's pretty close, is, you can scale this up incredibly well. So you don't have to just stick with one or two little campaigns running at once. You can scale up to, say, 20, 25 campaigns running at the same time, each one of them with a different angle promoting a different product. So you at the end of a week, once you start getting good with this, at the end of a week's time, you could have 10 different campaigns running, and let's just say each one of them make you about $90. So you do the math there, that's pretty good money. This is certainly something that you could use exclusively in your business. It's not something that I would use exclusively in my business because, you're only dealing with one thing here. Yes, this is easy to scale, but if you really want your business to grow and explode, this is just another method that you can put in your toolbox and then you could use on a weekly basis to continue building or to start building your business. And then you can take the money that you make from these campaigns, okay, once you find your winners, and then you could take those and branch off to other paid traffic sources if you want to. Say Facebook, which is one of the more expensive ones, and one of the more complicated ones. Facebook is one of the ones that require you to spend the most money to test to get something dialed in. You could spend $200, $250 just testing a campaign, not make a single sale, but once you get it figured out, the cost keeps going down and the sales keep going up. So you could use the money that you make from this to dump that into Facebook testing to find something amazing, and then really ramp up from there and make $100,000 a year just using Facebook advertising. Okay, so again, this is something that you can put in your toolbox, make some money with, either save that money or reinvest it back into your business. So this is definitely something I would recommend that you do, because it's so easy and anyone can get started in, and anyone, no matter the experience, can actually come in here and find success. Now, again, you're not going to find success overnight. You're going to have to play with this, learn it, dial it in, but it's going to be far cheaper than Facebook, and you're still going to be able to build those those email lists up. So this is something I would recommend you get. Because it's so cheap and it's so doable. So there it is. That's my review for 8-Minute Profits. Hope you enjoyed it.